And I'm curious, could you share with the audience a little bit about, how your experience, in acquiring the business and, ultimately working with Sam, share a little bit more about what you guys do today, and then I have a couple questions, in terms of some best practices that I think the audience would be curious about.
Yeah, 100%. So Sam had been running these in-person boot camps to teach people, anyone that, is willing and able and wants to sign up to go out and actually how to go search and then diligence and then close on their own small business. So that's what I'm really doing today. So my goal with Get Green NOI, the business I ended up acquiring, this wasn't going to be like my retirement horse, right? I didn't know what I didn't know before going into it. So no more project-based construction turnarounds for me. I like to think of it now kind of like my silver or like my North Star investment metric now is not our IRR or MOIC or anything like that, but it's a return on headache. It's like, all right,
Mm,
how much money am I making compared to how much brain damage am I taking on? And I'll tell you right now, the construction industry is a lot of brain damage for a decent money, but there's better alternatives that I've thought of out there. So my main goal is to get, obviously, as a turnaround, get it back up into working shape, and then ultimately replace myself in the day-to-day operations, still be involved and kind of lead and guide, but more so working on the business than working in the business. And obviously, working with Sam over the few years, he was giving me a lot of pointers on how to run this business. And then finally, I recognized that what he was building with his own business buying boot camps was incredible. It was really anti-guru of all the other business buying people that you see out there. I felt good about what he was offering. He obviously, changed my life for the better. He helped me with everything with my deal. And I kind of recognized I got lucky and I found my deal off Twitter of all places. So it was really a good opportunity for me to help him kind of grow and expand on the great work that he's already done and also try to pay it forward to the community. But like I said, I recognize I got lucky and not everyone's going to be able to find an opportunity like I did so luckily. And I want to do everything I can to help pay it forward and really see this community grow because it's pretty much it's in its early innings right now. And I think the opportunity is only getting bigger.
I agree. So many small businesses out there, that may not have kind of a plan for the future, as the generation, moves on to the next generation here. And I think, what's the easiest thing to sell, right? Something you believe in, and what better example than something that changed your life for the better? And so you're not just a guru telling
Yeah.
people, how to make money. You're doing it yourself, And I'm curious, when, if I'm a small business out there, right, and I've given my business, my blood, sweat, and tears for 40 years, right? I'm also, I'm pulling up my inbox, looking at whatever fires I have to put out, right? Like we
Yep.
talked about earlier, and not letting it, kind of bring me down, but understanding that that's the norm.